The report of the toxicology, for me, whatever that is coming out now is not new. I'm not surprised because when the result came out, I knew it was fake. There's what we call Holuwole in Lagos. All those things were done there to be fact. Whatever Bossman is coming out to say here, it's not like a secret. It's not like something that it shouldn't say because it is what it is. For me, I know that it's not real. So whoever that come and said, okay, Bossman should not spill, because we all know that result is fake. So coming out to testify that yes, it is fake, for me, I think is doing his own part. And he has not said anything bad for me because for me, I don't know for other people, but for me, I do not believe in it. I believe that it's fake. So I'm not surprised. Whenever anybody comes out, bring out the person's name that he has a lab in US. I'm not surprised. We know all how these things works. But for me, I think we need to go back to the drawing board now. Mohbad died on the 11th for me. So we need to keep asking those people that are around him, what led to this death? What led to his death? The wife is there, is working out, she's free. The people that are not even in the house and the premises are being adopted. Let me use that word because they've done nothing wrong. They're still there. They've done all the necessary things for bail. They're still there. The people around him, Darosha, who Hembam locally, is still there, working freely. Even Hadira, who claimed to now said, okay, I'm the one that embalmed, is still working freely. The person that bullied him is there, saying all station steady, is still working freely. And we are still here looking for justice. And we keep crying. We keep looking for means. We will not bash them because they are the one that will do this thing. So we will keep calling out the government to do the necessary thing. With the result, I like the summation of NAHI Molly Ho when she said, if we should go with the results of the toxicology, now let's ask who administered these drugs. Because the nurse came out and said she only administered paracetamol, tetanus, and that's what they found some of those things. But this one that they said, okay, this so drugs was found in his body. Who administered? And we all know that Karimo said, oh, Wumi did not remember when she is the one that used to tell, she used to send the drugs that she gives to Mohbad. So now let's go with what they said. Okay, this is are the things they found in his body. Now Karimo should come out now and justify herself. What are you, a doctor or are you a nurse that you can prescribe a drug from America down to Nigeria? These
And
are
they
the
don't
things we
sell the
need to.
medication in Nigeria, like they said.
They don't sell that. Thank you very much. So these are the things we need to keep calling them out. We need to start nailing them. And when Mohbad was had an issue with the so-called girlfriend saying, questioning her about the paternity of the child, and Wunmi herself came out and said, "Ikú tó yẹ kí Liam kú ni Mohbad kú." These are the things we need to keep saying. We need to keep talking about. It's a very huge statement. Prime Boy said it in Corona Inquest that Mohbad had an issue with Wunmi about the paternity of that child. These are the things we need to keep calling and we need to keep saying because these are facts, these are evidences that cannot be thrown away. These are the things that we need to hold on to. What led to the death? Mohbad left his house on Sunday to the show. On his way coming down, they had a fight. Adura testified to it, there was a fight. Even after they got back to the house, Adura testified that it was Wunmi that was with Mohbad. And Wunmi testified herself and said Mohbad even wanted to lap Pew Pew. So that means the last person that was with that boy was Wunmi. And up till now, we still ask her. She doesn't care. She doesn't even feel like, oh, I'm looking for justice for my husband. We, the public, that we don't even know them, we don't know what happened, we are not even related, we are the one finding a way to look for justice, and we keep calling out the government that they should do the needful. It's like, oh, we are going against the government. No, we are asking that you should do the right thing. That's what we are doing. We are not fighting the government. We keep saying this guy made a petition and he mentioned some name. The question is, what is the name of those people? What would have happened? I don't want to call names, but the names on those petition, those people are not artists. They are not musical. They are not musicians. Because I remembered when
Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, but we can't hear Uluwatosin.
Okay. Maybe she's okay. Olaide, can you say something?
Yes, yeah, good afternoon.
Okay.
Um,
Oluwatosin is back.
Tosin is back. Oh, she has dropped.
Uh-huh. Okay,
Yeah.
Olaide, can you say something?
There's something I want to say. I want to say something regarding what Glory was saying the other time that some non-entity were talking about
Um,
suing Baba.
I was laughing at the comment. Sorry.
Yeah, so it's about Baba that as Latano, Ayano, who the air they are, that they are going to sue Baba or something regarding the burying of Mohbad. After the government, the next person in charge of Mohbad's body is Mr. Loba. That's a fact. There's no need to have, there's no need to panic. No need to panic about it. We are waiting for them in court or in coroner's inquest to come. The likes of King Gwa should come to court and challenge the magistrate or anybody that they want to take that body, and they should ground them for them to bury Mohbad. They don't have any right to do that. They don't have any right. They can be seen. They can be making their noise anyway. They should come on court, come and challenge it, or file an application to Lagos State government that they want to take the body from the government, because we are seeing ongoing in court. They always say we should go to court. We are in court. We are in inquest, and they're talking about burying Mohbad. You are not burying Mohbad now. You are not burying it. The father is not complaining. So who the hell are you to be saying you are going to? They should not be like Yazlatan or Ayan or Dash mother. They should come out and talk about that they want to bury Mohbad. That you want to budget. They can't say it. So there's something that we should not pay. Should not pay some people. We should not pay them anything at all. They are inconsequential. We are seeking for justice. We are asking for a private autopsy. Where are they? They're not saying anything about it, and they're talking about burying Mohbad. We should not pay them those King White, Dawa, or whatever they are. We are not paying mind to anything they are saying. They are inconsequential. But they don't want just Mohbad. I don't know what we don't know what they are looking for. We know what we are looking for. We want to know what by Mohbad, and that's why we've been analyzing the NMS report that they gave to us, and we are as well trying to reach out to NMS to confirm. Punch airports to confirm, and they said it is not brought to them. And even if it is them, we are still analyzing it if it is true. We need to look at the loopholes in that report, and that's what we are doing. We are not on the same page when it comes to this justice for Mohbad. And thank you very much, Nehimoli. Your submission fantastic, which I said that is what we should be talking about. Those things you highlighted is what we need. We should not be coming and be moaning or crying on this justice. And again, Frank again, I need to respond to Frank again. She was talking about she always go to Gislova post to comment about Mohbad and all that. And I was trying to corroborate with her that people should stop crying. They can as well go to comment section on Instagram to comment and debunk some rubbish things they are saying there. Imagine we have 100 people here and Gislova should post anything about Mohbad, and 100 of us go in there and start replying. Some new guys that have no knowledge about the case will reason with some of our things. If you are saying almost the same thing, not that we are paid to be saying this, because we know them, they are paid. They are tweeting, they are posting the same thing. You can't compare what I will tweet, what I will post, or what I will write will be different to what Neymoli will write. Man will be God will write. America will write in the comment section. But if you have a neutral person coming into that comment section and see that it's different person writing different things, but we are going to direction, they will realize that okay, I really want so they are saying the right thing. You understand what I'm saying? So we can as well go to this IG. You know, IG has been bought, definitely. But can sit one time, just once in a while, go there and challenge some of that nonsense. Because I challenged Cutie Juice some weeks ago when we were trying to parade this nonsense drug stuff. I challenged them, and then I was doing they were attacking me. I was doing them, I was replying them, I was doing it until I got tired that day. But I was doing it, I felt like this is what we can't be doing. We can go to the comment section and try to narrate or try to debunk those nonsense. We can never allow such things to happen. We can never allow people to twist the narrative of what happened on the 11th, on the 12th, and on the 13th, till this very moment. Those lies are lying to never fly. And that's why we are here. We are here to correct those nonsense narrative. And I want to appreciate every one of us that is doing one way or the other, panelists, commenters, people that go to different platforms to comment and say, no, we will never allow this nonsense to happen. Enough of dragging, enough of complaining. You can complain, but as Two-Face said, if you want to criticize me, talk small. You know holy pass, my brother. He said it. Criticize me, but don't make it look like you are attacking me. You want to put a dagger on my head or in my head. Let's take it small. We're going to get injustice and let's continue to support.
Amen.
Mr. Baloba. He's standing strong. He's the one that will feel that he's taking justice from God. And we are seeing people in that house. We should be talking about them.
Yeah.
Let's continue to hammer on those people and let's continue to hammer on the fact that something happened to Mohbad on the 11th and on the 12th before they announced him dead. They announced to the world on the 12th, but we're seeing something happen on the 11th. And Wunmi, they're not ready to tell us anything about it. Darusha, what Darusha did and Bami Mohbad is wrong. And we are still we've not had closure on this at all, which is worrisome. The drug overdose, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, the wife. The wife did not even tell us there was a drug in the system. Did she tell us no? She said they fired the nigger. These are the things that we need to put in our head going forward. It must be in our head, and we will not allow these people, these non-entities from the other camp to be saying nonsense about this. We won't allow this. And within our own camp as well, we should not be allowing some narrative to fly. If not a narrative, let the narrative fly within your circle, maybe in your offline discussion, not on TikTok. Sorry, not online. You should not allow those things. You should focus. Let's focus on the focus. Let's continue to focus. And again, when sometimes people talk about the legal thing, and I want to go leave the just one and go back to politics. In 2007, when Umar Musa Yar'Adua, may so rest in peace, when he won the election, that election is the most fraudulent election in Nigerian history. In 2007, the president at that time, when he was president, he said the election that brought him as a president was rigged. He said it clearly on TV, on national TV. He said it, and Buhari, ANPP candidate, and also Ribadu, ACN candidate, they lost in the tribunal and also in the Supreme Court, despite the fact that Maurice Iwu-led INEC gave us a fraudulent election. They had lawyers, Buhari had lawyers, Ribadu had lawyers, and they lost to PDP's lawyer in Supreme Court. Even though the president at that time, Umar Musa Yar'Adua, said this election was fraudulent. This recent election in 2019, what happened? We saw the manipulation and how fraudulent the election was as well. You can't tell me that Peter Obi and Atiku's lawyer were not good. You can't tell me that. But the system again did that magic and again gave the election to the current president. And that's how it is. The country is a mess. Sometimes your lawyer will be working, your lawyer will be doing great, and the system will be scuttling things for you. This is, some of us grew up in Nigeria, many people grew up in Nigeria, they know this thing, but they'll still come up here and act brand new. I understand people that grew up in the UK, in the US, Canada, I understand how things are done there, but you grew up in Nigeria, you know how things are done, and you still come on TikTok, you come online, and make it look like some people can't scuttle the things you are doing right. Your lab might be doing things right for you, and I'm telling you, some people will be frustrating your efforts. Efforts can be frustrated, and we should know this. It's not a new thing. All we need to do is continue to be talking and hammering on the government. Recently, we find out that NMS Labs, they're on X. We can tag them on this thing and say, what's going on? What's going on? Nigerian Lagos State government, we tag them as what's going on. Please, let's continue to hammer on these things. People in the house must be apprehended and they must be jailed because they know what happened to Mohbad and they're not saying anything. Thank you so much, host. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Olaide, dákun ọmọ ìyá ẹ̀, dákun nọ́mbà yẹn mi ò ní mọ́ o, mo ti change the phone for like 2 months ago. Please, I want to talk to you. Mo need the document kan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tí mo lè lò, please. Ṣùgbọ́n, do you still have my contact?
Yeah, I'll DM you.
Please, let's talk now, please. So you can help me construct it.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
No.
Sister Lizzie, over to you. You're welcome, ma.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my darling.
I want to respond to Olaide. Now, it seems like, okay, let me go with my own head now. Our legal team, they are doing what they are doing. The government are doing what they are doing, right? For how long are we going to wait for the government to do the right thing before our legal team will take action? For how long? Now, we already know the government are covering up something on this case. What's the way forward? Is it every day we will come here to analyze, no action? 8 months, we don't analyze everything we will even analyze. We have brought out evidence. Everything we have done. So are we going to wait for the government for them to answer our son before we will move forward or before we will take action? We have been waiting. Okay, now, their legal team, right? I'm not a law practitioner. But now, if you are telling me the courts are holding them back, should we be waiting for the courts instead of them to use a strategy?
Lizzie, it's only court that can determine anything that you want to happen in a criminal case now.
That's what I'm saying. How long are we going to wait for the court? That's what I'm saying.
You can't,
for the court to pass.
Hold on, sorry. Have you had any court case before? Have you been in any court case before, like personally?
No, I've not.
Okay, maybe because that's right. Okay, now recently look at Arifa and Veron. They met that bill. The judge is here to sign. Whose fault? Is it the lawyer's fault? Is it Arifa or Veron's fault? Answer me, please. So we can squash this legal stuff.
No.
Arifa and Veron met their bail conditions and they're here to sign it. Whose fault? Is it Arifa's fault or Arifa's lawyer's fault or who?
Okay.
We can squash this and it's fine. Yeah.
Okay, let's squash this.
That's Nigeria for you.
It's not about Nigeria for you. Wait,
prayer you should pray. Nigeria should not happen to you.
Now, look
Nigeria
at
should not happen to anyone.
What's it called? VDM. It's almost the same thing Arifa and Arifa and Veron did, right? Did they not release VDM on bail? Is it the court that was holding VDM or what?
It was.
See, we should give.
Island and
case are different.
Somebody is asking a question. Vegetable Island is asking.
It's not different.
Every case are different.
No, it's not different.
Every case are different. And secondly, when you're fighting with the government, you can only wait because there's not much you can do. These are the people that actually make the rules and also think they can break the rules. So it's very difficult.
Sure? You are saying it's different. How is it different?
Lizzie, it's different because
information that made them to arrest a VDM.
Hold on, understand this. Mohbad's case is a murder case. There's a murder case on ground. VDM's case is because he mistalked. That's just like
okay. Wait. Okay, now, can you tell me why they arrest Arifa and Veron?
Hold on, please. And there are two.
Wait now. Can you tell me why they arrest Arifa and Veron?
Hold on. You asked the question. There are two different people who arrest them. Arifa and Veron is different person. The person who arrested VDM is another set of people. So you can't compare everybody's arrest as the same.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Sorry,
wait,
let me respond to Lizzie.
But I'm asking you a question.
Lizzie, hold on.
Why did they? No, wait, Olaide. Why did they arrest VDM? Is it because of murder case?
me answer you. No, it wasn't because of murder case. Let me answer you. VDM accused the police force of being in the LGBT whatever kind of drama.
Okay, thank God you know he accused. Now, what did Veron and Arifa do?
Their own case is based on also accusing and saying that they are bullying, like cursing out at the other guy. I don't want to call
Okay,
him.
so now, are they the same case or different case? I'm
can
not
say
saying it might be
They are
different
different case.
individual,
They
but
are
it was
completely different.
the same defamation that got VDM arrested is the same defamation that got Veron and Arifa, because he defamed the Oba, and now VDM defend the police, right?
One is alleged to be a murder case. Relax. You need to relax and understand. One is alleged to be a murder case. Do you understand? The other one was trying to label some persons that, oh, this person is doing some things and is corrupting the youth. This is a murder case, and this person is arresting and saying, you're trying to put me out there that I'm the one that did the murder. He's trying to save himself. See, let's stop being emotional. Let's think, critical. Please.
Okay, wait. Are you saying Arifa and Veron, they called Oba, that Oba killed Mohbad? Or it's because of the paternity of Liam?
So why is the DNA asked for? Hold on. So now let me state it. Maybe you understand. Let me give you a scenario now. There's a DNA. Someone dies. Let's say a woman dies. Yeah. Or no. Let me use the man. Definitely. The man dies, right? And the reason why the man was killed or something was because maybe it could have been an accident on this case, right? And they're saying that, okay, the guy discovered that this is not his child. It could be that they want it to be a secret, within them that nobody should hear. At some point, there was a fight. Something happened. And there is a question mark on that child that it was during the argument, some sort of violence happened. Okay, now we need a DNA. Let us be sure indeed this is why this happened, right? In case the result comes out negative, I don't know why the lady is actually slow on it, because she's actually not giving proof that this is actually true, that the child is not Mo's, right? At some point, this person dies. There's a case now with the police, and there's a petition already on ground on threat to life. The person who wrote the petition, at the end of the day, still died. Definitely, those who were on the petition those who were petitioned on that letter are questioned, right? Now there are some people who spoke and said, oh, is this person that owns this, and that's why this person did this act, and that was why this person, died. You understand me? And he now said, I'm not the one, I'm going to arrest you. It's actually far different from there's this gender who is dressing as another gender and is polluting people, so many youths and all that. We got to even now see that others who were even dressing the other way started dressing the proper way, like men. You understand? And while that guy was making his speech that he was calling for the arrest, he spoke more than his mouth. Now you accused officers in high rank that they are the ones who are having something to do with this particular person. That's why they can't arrest. They got the person arrested, and now they are not arresting you to say, oh, you said more than yourself. You're trying to paint the image of the officers that they are LG, whatever. So you get me now. So there are two different cases. One has to do with life, and one trying to prove that, okay, I didn't kill. While the other one, his own case was because he alleged that, accused wrongly that the officers of the country are having something to do with the person. That's like character defamation. So two different people. How you forgive one person is different from how another person will forgive. So I don't know if you understand that, but it's simple.
I think let me quickly say something, and maybe people need to, and people that are not Nigerians or they are not following criminal or civil cases or court cases in Nigeria. Nigerian government flouts court orders so many times. First, Sowore, that is a radical person, didn't see his family for over 5 years. They took his passport, despite court orders saying the government should release his passport. They didn't give him passport. Despite his agitation, activism, nothing was done. His lawyer, Mahmoud, and also Falano, were his lawyer at that point in time. They couldn't help him. So, see, I don't want to be talk. maybe this thing is new. Maybe court case is new to so many of us here, and we don't know how Nigerian government flat court in 2017. I remember I was in the protest, and that was what I was carrying the placard then. 2017, we were doing a protest against Buhari. Then it was flatting court of that. We were asking for reduction of current expenditure in Nigeria at that point in time in Lagos. We were protesting. Say this protesting is not even a new thing for me as far as I'm concerned. On Nigerian government or politics, now I'm a political person. I love politics so much. So all this cost stuff is not a new thing to me. But what I'm saying is government can flout court orders and there's nothing you can do about it. You can have the likes of Falana, Ganifa Emi being a radical lawyer, he was in jail so many times. So many times. I've read about him. Even Falana, that we're talking about today. So don't make it look like is there anything Ken Saro-Wiwa, despite the fact that the likes of Falana were his lawyer at that point in time in 1995, they still Abacha still did what they need to do to Ken Saro-Wiwa and those the Ogoni people. So is there a new thing? All this cost thing. Some of us we need to face reality. In Nigeria, some of us grew up in Nigeria, we are acting like we've never lived in Nigeria before. If you stop this thing, please. Thank you.
Sorry, good morning.
And I'm saying again, how long are we going to wait for the courts to give them the order? How long are we going to do about it?
Can you just do it?
Sorry, Daddy. Can I
The
just
question is too much.
Can I just ask Lizzie something? Because I came up.
Say something, vegetable.
Please. I just wanna ask her one thing.
Vegetable, please wait. Let Daddy York.
Okay, fine.
Tell me what you want.
Good morning, host. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. First of all, we need to understand the power play in this case, and we need to understand the fact that when the government is against you, you can't do nothing. If you like, hire all the sun in Nigeria. When the government, now I repeat, when the government is against you, no matter how many court order you get, no matter how courts say they should grant your bail, if the government refuse to, there's nothing you can do. El Zazaki is a good example. Nnamdi Kanu is another good example. Irrespective of what they have done, if the court said that these people should be granted bail, the government, Nigerian government, if they decide that no, they don't want to grant this one bail, there is nothing you can do about it. It is simple. Is that right? No. Does that make it correct? No. But is that the fact? Yes. Is that where we find ourselves? That's the country we are living in. It is sad. There is nothing you can do. I asked a question early hours of today that I was engaging somebody there. If you are the one, what will you have done differently? In all these cases, the DNA has been applied. Judge went on leave. Private autopsy has been applied for. Application will be submitted. The judge, they are yet to assign judge to it. 2, the embalm case is still there. The police are doing robbery about it. 3. So at this stage and time, we need to understand the politics in this case. And VDM is quite different. VDM, there is no attachment of whether directly or indirectly a murder case. And that's the truth. But this one is so peculiar that the stage that we are in, that if any DNA is conducted today and the result comes out as people are speculating negative, everybody will say the owner of that baby is the person that killed Mohbad without even doing any further investigation. So anybody that they are trying to pin it on now is fighting for his own name, not to be dragged in the mud. And if you don't understand, first of all, you need to go and understand how Lagos works. Then you need to understand the relationship between the number 1 in Nigeria, number 1 in Lagos State, and number 1 in what's the kingdom of in Lekki? Sorry, Igushi. When you go and study the relationship between these three people, you will know that not only by God's grace, it is only by the grace of God that any good thing, I repeat, any good thing will come out of this. Because now, the powers that be controls the police. The power that be controls the judiciary. The judiciary as of today, they don't have autonomy of their own. Most of them judges are the mercies of the governor. The CP is at the mercy of one office. So tell me, if you are the one in those shoes, will you act differently or will you act against the power that be? The answer is simply no. Like what Olaide and Nehi Moli have said, and a couple of people that have listened to, this case is just more than TikTok, 100%. Because if somebody have met Bilton and they refuse to release him, and the lawyer is still saying that, see, let me have access to my client. Let me have access to my client. I need my client to come and tell me the nitty-gritty about what has happened. And you're still keeping my client in your custody. So, see, technicality is being played here. But only if you understand, only, but I will not blame most of us because we don't stay in Nigeria. We don't know how it works in Nigeria. If you know how it works in Nigeria, you will know that it is more than what you are thinking. Nigeria that 4 is greater than 100. Nigeria that 19 is greater than 109. Haba, please don't let us be so emotional about this thing. We should understand if it's in a normal country, not an IDP camp. If it's in a normal country, this kind of a thing will not be happening. Will not be happening. A bailable case, in fact, the first 1 week that they've been in custody, they must have granted them bail, and they will be coming to whatever they are coming to. Okay, the same country you're talking about, when these guys were all shouting for was alive, he wrote this same petition about threats to life. Please, which one is more? Threats to life and defamation of character. Which one are you supposed to react to first? He wrote a petition to the same zone 2 that Baba has been invited to. He wrote the petition there. They received it in AIG's office. It was stamped and received. No action, nothing was acted upon. 3 months after, the guy was murdered in his own house. Now, and a person is writing defamation of character, cyber stalking and cyber bullying, and immediately police wrote an invite. In fact, they are still telling the man to be coming every week to sign. The same state, the same country. Please, my sister, don't let us put any blame on anybody, because the question is, if you're fighting the government, my dear, you are at their mercy. Oh. That's the truth. Oh. You are at their mercy, because they will tell you what they want. They will instruct what they want their stooge to carry out. They don't follow law. They don't follow law. They do not follow law. Anytime Maiku, one invited from defamation of character, one come my wife every week, station. Anytime competition, and when people won't lick when they see him next, they're going to pay him. Nothing was done to that petition. The boy is late now. Nothing is still done. They still carry out investigation that ordinary boys brigade cannot carry out. They will do excellently well. But look at the investigation the police have done on this case. So you are saying it's, see, my dear, Truth be told, when God is involved, which I believe God is involved in this case, that's only when the case is different. Because to get to a point in time, governments will surrender, and the person that is involved will have to go down for it. It's simple. So please, don't let us act as if we are not Nigerians. There is nothing any lawyer, any son can do when it has to do with government. Nnamdi Kanu, how many times court doctor say may they grant and bail, may they release them? Wetin happen? Anything stop?
Zaki in 20.
Yeah, now El Zaki
flouting the court orders at that point in time.
El Zaki, how many times the court granted
despite protests in Iran, in Iraq, in Muslim countries.
Wait, let me land it now. Let me land it now, my brother. Olaide, hold on. Bobrisky that was due today, what was his offense? He was spraying money abnormally. Ask yourself this question. Not the same money, with the same video we saw he was spraying, that Cubana, is it Cubana chief priest, was praying to. One was invited, one was reminded, one was invited, one was let go. Abi, not be the same money they spray. So my dear, the prayer is, may Nigeria never happen to you.
Amen. Oh. And again, to add it to what you're saying, young daddy, Nadia money, no be money is pray. what they bring arrest? Now your money is pray, but the still pick and go keep for kiri.
So
I talk yok.
The politics in Nigeria, when they want to, okay, now, when you're fighting a cause, they know the courts they will charge you. They know the courts they will charge you that will make that judgment be so boring and tiring. They know the person they will put in charge to manipulate whatever they want to manipulate. That is power that be. The police, the answers to power that be. The judiciary, the answers to power that be. The power that be are not you and I. Example of the power that be is that woman that was asking Governor Sanwo-Olu a question that day, that journalist. You see how Governor Sanwo-Olu reacted? That is it Mohbad that will first die? In fact, from that video that day, I knew that there is something up. Is it Mohbad that will first die? Is that the response of a normal human being? Even though, can't you wear a pretend face and just feel pitied for this guy? But because Nigeria happened to him. But if now, they are picking, they know what they go don't do. If now they are picking, they know what they go don't do. So, Lizzie Eyes, don't let us be too emotional about this thing. There is, as of now, whatever, I keep asking anybody that say the legal team have not done anything. I ask, what will you do differently? They've submitted every legal arsenal they need to submit. They've submitted it. Is it the public that will fix dates for hearing? Let's ask ourselves some questions now. They submit application. Is it the public that will assign judge to that application? Up till now, something they've submitted over 3 months ago, up till now, they've not assigned judge to even hear the case. That is part of the politics. That of the part of the power that is in this case.
I heard what Daddy York said, and I'm saying it again. For how long are we going to wait for the court order? You guys are not getting it. You guys are the one putting emotions here. How long are we going to wait for the court? You don't get.
Can I ask you, please?
Are we going to wait till next year? Or are we going to wait next month or next week? How long are we going to wait? That's what I'm asking.
Okay,
you
now,
guys are putting
Lizzie,
emotions
what
here,
would you want us to
trying
do?
to
Can
look
you
like maybe one thing or something. I said, how long are we going to wait for? I'm not a law practitioner. The lawyers, they know what to do. And that's why I'm asking, how long are we going to wait? Because now you're saying the government are blocking us. The government are blocking us. The government are doing this. The government are doing that. And I'm asking, are we going to wait till the government unblock us?
We won't, but what do you suggest we do? Sorry.
Like I said, I'm not a law practitioner.
I'm
They
also not
should
a
be the
practitioner.
one
I'm
telling
not a law
us
practitioner
what
too now.
next to do. No, they should be the one telling us what next to do.
Okay, hold on, please,
You
Madam
guys
Lizzie.
are not getting it. How long are we going to wait?
Madam Lizzie, can I speak now, please?
Yeah.
So I gave an instance of this DJ in US, right, that was accused to have everybody felt for him that he committed suicide. You get the DJ that plays at Ellen show, right? So after a while, under all these TikTok games, someone analyzed and the officers, the police had to go, we investigate. They had to open the case. They didn't even now look at it that he committed suicide anymore. So now, hold on, please. You said what?
No.
Okay. So, Olaide, please, I don't know. You're well, they had to open. So they had to open the case again, and they realized that it wasn't just a suicide. This is a murder case. There was even a lady again, a pastor's wife in US, that they felt, oh, she committed a suicide. But the family members and some church members, the friends, people on the internet are now calling for justice. They have opened the case that it is not even a suicide case anymore, but it is a murder case. So, and this had happened like, I think sometime last year or thereabout. It will go as long as justice have not yet been served. When they're able to define and say, okay, this is what, or this was what killed this person. And then I punish the person either by fire. Let me not speak up. Either by putting the person, like, you know, in those days, 19 whatever, put on news and, you know, 7 p.m., that kind of judgment that that person deserves. May they put everybody up, may watch. Children can go sleep and deal with the person. That kind of justice now, it's not defined right now. So that kind of stuff, when they've done it, justice is served. That's when you can say how long, or then you cannot count how long you have waited for. You understand? But for now, you cannot predict when it will be over. You can never say, okay, it's ending now. But how can you, now let me suggest, as I suggested earlier, the only way you can now make it faster and help yourself is by talking about it, hammering on it, and also still speaking on facts. Do not speak on what you have not seen evidence out there on. Don't be distracted by what you've not seen evidence out there on. Things you've seen evidence out on, speak on it. Like this, now let me bust you again on this, what they call this stuff, this autopsy result that they brought out. Under their stop the toxicology, they had the time of, you know, death stating 3 p.m. or 3:30 p.m. You understand? If you go look at one of these people's story, Ian or whatever that was there, said he found his friend on the ground, 2 p.m. dead, lifeless. So if you can find your friend dead 2 p.m., the government or the NM whatever else is giving you 3:30 p.m., you should be bringing out all those your facts, your stuff. Then they call Ian. How come you said this, but this is what our results, science is telling us? You understand me? So that kind of way, you bring your justice faster. You help the justice to be served on time.
Okay, so wait. Are you telling me with all the evidence, with all the analysis that has been going on this TikTok, the lawyers are not seeing those evidence?
Well, some people might not be on the internet like that. So you should forward your analysis, compile it well, make a point. Hold on. Yeah, listen, you want a solution, but you're listening. Look at it is now. Listen, you don't have a solution. I'm suggesting for you the best way, and I feel that's why you should go. When you're questioning, you should have a solution. Now, let me make you understand something. When they want to bring out a new virus or whatever, they create it and also find a solution. If you want to make money or do something, you bring out a problem, you find a solution as well before you bring out that problem. So when you're bringing out a question, you should have a solution. So you want to hear from other people their own. If it's not going the line you want it, then you throw out your own idea and solution. I'm suggesting to you what should be done, which I feel is okay. Everyone should go with that. Push out your stuff, because these people might not know. Compile it. Earlier on, I don't know if you were here, I suggested something. You get, during the peaceful walk, everybody post out all the points, evidences, keep pushing it out there, because now the world is going to watch you. The press is going to capture it. Question those things while you're posting them. Question it while the peaceful walk is on. Question it, and people begin to question along with you. You will get to find out that people will sit down and question. So I don't know if that is okay for you to understand. Maybe you should go digest it so you know that it is not emotion now, but this is critical thinking. Thank you.
To buttress your point, she actually asked a question in regards to why we just here, analyzing every now and then. I'll put this straight to you. There are a lot of people out there that really don't understand the truth or the real narrative behind the justice for Mohbad. So coming online and analyzing doesn't mean we're wasting our time. We are also trying to enlighten the people that are already used to the wrong narratives. You'll be surprised that a lot of people literally don't know nothing apart from Baba buried his son earlier. So I believe speaking about this narrative, enlightening people about this narrative every now and then on TikTok, all social media platform would also encourage people or enlighten people to understand the fact that, okay, let's look at it on another angle, especially for people also saying, oh, you're bullying the widow, you're bullying this. If we're not here to enlighten them, how do you expect them to know that, no, this is what they were actually asking, which is not too much for them to ask, about what actually killed Mohbad and why this person in question is refusing to do DNA. So people coming here is not a waste of time, in my opinion. And I would also suggest that we also go on other social media platforms. So saying that you're just here analyzing, nothing is coming out of it, I don't agree with that personally. And also there is something going on right now, especially for the other side. They do come out late in the night.
Moron, please, sorry. Are you speaking to me or you're just generalizing your opinion?
It was about what you said earlier, that what was the point of people coming on, TikTok to analyze all the time?
No, don't do that. I said, are we going to come online every day to analyze? I did not say
if you are hold on. You stand behind. Hold on, Lizzie. Thank God you mentioned it yourself again.
That's
it
fine.
still sounds
I understand
the same
that's
way.
Fine. But it's still
in
the
my
same.
hair, what she just said
It's
now.
It's
still the same.
I did
It's still the same.
I said, because when Olaide, I was speaking on the comment section, when Adela, sorry, I don't know.
No, just go ahead.
She said, the judge, they have taken vacation, they have taken break till September. And I was so angry. I said,
can I ask you a quick question? What can you do about that?
About what?
What you just said now. What can you do about it?
That's why I came up. I said,
but you said we are coming here and we're always talking, analyzing, and we will always be here to analyze. There's nothing we can do. We can analyze and give our own opinion.
Let me answer a question.
Wait.
Your other question was about the legal team.
Have I not been going to?
I'm not moron. Hold on, I'm not moron. Listen, Lizzie. I'm not moron. Can you correct that, please? I'm not going to stop until you correct that. I'm not moron. Listen, Lizzie. Lazy, correct that. I'm not Moran.
Maybe
Can you
I'm
please
saying
calm
Lazy,
down, please?
correct that.
doing
I'm
is
not
bad.
Moran. Lazy,
Please,
correct that. I'm not Moran.
Moro. Okay,
Listen,
sorry.
it's Moran.
More. Sorry.
Thank you.
From my own part. Sorry. I'm sorry. You were speaking like I said. We should not be coming here to analyze. I said how long? We are waiting on the legal team. Now they said all roads are blocked because the government, the judge, are not passing through the court orders that they need to do certain things. And I said, for how long are we going to wait for the government to unblock themselves?
Lizzie Eyes.
What solution can you give?
Till
It's
any
not the
time.
same.
What solution
Hold
can
on
you
now,
give to
man.
that?
No fight.
Listen,
No, we are
Hold on
not
now,
fighting.
beg.
I'm just
I'm going to
trying
answer your question.
Lizzie Eyes. Lizzie
I'm
Eyes.
going to answer your
Till
question
any
right
time.
now.
Till any time it takes.
Listen,
We are fully here.
Sister Toyin, let
Till
me
any time.
answer her.
You know, when anyone is tired, you can stay back instead of stressing yourself on what you don't want to, on what you're not gaining. We're not all gaining this thing now. So if you know it's kind of stressful for you, oh, they're wasting time, there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing you can do
Well,
about
let me come for
it. It's
you.
only, hold on, please. Lizzie, baby. Lizzie.
Madola. Don't make me come for you.
Hold on now. Can you chill?
If not, I go finish
Sister
your
Toyin,
papa.
let me
You
reply.
dey mad.
Let me reply. Sister Toyin, let me reply.
Stupid thing. Swine.
Listen.
When low self-esteem will kill you
Listen.
now finish. You can come up now.
Listen.
Come up. Tell your request. May you come up. Anima.
Lizzie, I want you to understand. I want you to understand this. When you're fighting with the government, there's nothing you can do. You can only be patient because if you can't expect everything to work magically, the legal team are trying their best and they're trying to frustrate them out of for no reason. So we can't, get justice like you really want it like that. It's impossible. We are fighting with the government, in my opinion. So we have to be patient. We have to exercise patience. And another way we can go about it, in my own opinion, is also to keep exposing their lies and the irregularities within all the results and reports that they've been giving us. So that way, exposing them could also bring light to a lot of things that people did not realize. And before you know it, this might even go beyond what we're doing on TikTok. You never know who is listening. You never know who is paying attention to every single details that we are, or every single messages that we are passing out every single day. You don't know who is listening. So you don't, in my opinion, you can't make people feel disappointed, like, okay, what's the point of what we actually doing for real? But when you're fighting with the government, you have to exercise a lot of patience because these are the people that make the rules and they believe they can break the rules. So all we have to do is just keep trying and keep pushing and keep exposing them in every way possible on TikTok, on Instagram, on X. That is one of the way we can fight them, not just by saying, oh, we should just keep quiet because nothing is happening. Or what do you think? Because in my own opinion, we are still on the right direction and we just have to be patient and continue doing what we're doing. They are listening. They are watching us. They are watching us. You might be surprised that the same people that are doing this report listen to us before bringing out any narrative or even the autopsy. I won't be surprised. They were listening to all our analysis before they could bring the autopsy and say, oh, inconclusive. What do you think make them come up with such results? It's because they've been listening to us and they think if we go this direction, they're going to get us, that this is what we're trying to do. If we go that direction, they're going to understand that this is what we're doing. So they are listening. They are listening to all our analysis. And I won't be surprised that cable result or report that was out there is just to see our reaction. It's just to see how we're going to react to that report and what other step that they would take to counter whatever we come up with. So I wouldn't encourage or discourage anyone to stop talking. We will keep talking until they listen. That's just my submission.
Mario. I'm going to say it, Madam Lizzie. I don't know if you're paying attention or listening to what she's been saying. There is always something to analyze about. If there was no analysis or you want people to keep quiet, it would have happened since September when this incident happened. But because there will always be talk about, that's why we had this autopsy and toxicology result that was, released a few days ago. It's meant to be talked about. You need to revisit all videos, even if you've heard it before. I said earlier that there are sometimes you would not pick some point. That's why some people watch movies 3 times, 4 times. They would not be like, oh, I didn't notice this part when I was watching a movie. You need to revisit it and check every error or some kind of sign or clue that will help with the solution. Like Mario said, which is the truth, is that the listen.
Naimoli.
Yes,
Naimoli.
Yes, ma'am.
Our team person, they said she's Team Justice, saying Lizzie died, now they killed their, now they buy their husband. And we down there on comment section, nobody can tell her she's saying a wrong thing to a fellow woman like her. And we are saying she's our team. Now the problem with Emi like hypocrite Emi like teachers.
Leave them now.
Emi like evil people. Host. When they are trying to speak ill of anyone here, please let's be blocking them.
Yeah,
blocking them or else now you go use your arm pursue your own.
All these people where they up for this conversation, they want
you cannot be telling her she's
they don't want act like say I know they bring evidence.
No, I don't like that. I don't like hypocrite. Me, I don't talk my own.
I leave them, no one will leave them. Nothing they ever talk will pass my corner safe. You know, pass my corner.
Madam Lizzie already expressed herself. She kept talking and talking. And I feel at some point when you respond back, at some point, you should, you already shoot the other person up, right? So I was not saying, and meanwhile, Mario was still talking.
They talk. Now they sound, you guys are making it look like I said, don't come here so we should not be analyzing. I said, how long are we going to analyze?
Statement is wrong. That's what they are trying to tell you. It's wrong.
You're making hold on.
You can't tell me that how long will I be doing this? How long person they take grow? They pump again today, it go grow tomorrow.
You did not employ me. You cannot ask me how long will I stay.
Exactly. So if you think about the child, it's just ridiculous. This is ridiculous. If you have a child now, will he or she grow tomorrow? This is a serious case. This is not more. Why are we explaining this over and over?
Yeah,
in fact,
Madam Lizzie, you made a statement that you've been going to people's platforms, right? Asking the same question. And I feel people
I did not say I asked same question. Stop it, please. I hate when they twist my word. I beg in the name of God.
Okay, well, yeah, say why you went right.
I said they are pretending like they don't know me. That's what I said. I'll be going to this our justice for Mohbad. That's what I said. I did not say I'll be going to ask the same question.
Okay, I'm sorry I misunderstood you. But okay, now going forward, can we hold on, please? To be honest with you, we've analyzed.
If you guys want to wait, no problem.
Hold on. So what I want to say,
I'm not blocking anything.
We are not fighting.
Only ask a question for how long are we going to wait? If you're not seeing action,
madam.
We need action, right?
Okay, now hold on, Madam Lizzie.
What is the next step for us to take? We cannot be coming here to analyze every day. What is the next step to take?
Can I state that discouraging people? You're trying to weigh down people.
Like I beg you,
what your question is about. Hold on, you like to get yourself alone or what? You asked the question, you're answering, you're talking over again. Relax. I don't know why. Why would you ask a question when you are going to be defensive about responses? When you want
you're twisting my word.
The people
and I said twisting my word. And I said when everybody gave their submission, I did not interject.
It's okay. Everybody has been explaining to you since. How many people will explain to you? Lizzie,
Madam,
please now let's go away from this stuff. And move forward.
I don't need anybody to explain to me, please.
Okay, then why did you ask if you don't want anyone to explain? You don't ask questions when you don't want a solution.
Guys, calm down. Guys,
greetings to everyone.
Guys, calm down, please. Let's calm down. Let's just be calm.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Hold on, please. I said it earlier. Then you were still talking over my voice. I think I've noticed a lot of people sometimes when someone is talking, I don't know if you guys just like you put earpiece to listen to your voice while you're talking, so you don't get to listen to the next person. When you talk, that's why whenever I talk, I mute myself. I end my submission. I listen to people. I would not want to talk over you because when we are talking together, you would not hear me. I would not even know what I'm saying. I'll be yarning rubbish. So I always keep quiet to assimilate whatever you want to say. You asked the question. I've answered you. I feel, and I'm sorry if I misquoted you. I said it earlier. I said it in between while you were talking, and I'm saying it now that everywhere is silent. I'm sorry if I misquoted your words. I felt you said you've been, round or whatever, but I'm sorry about that. But you asked the question. I answered you. You repeated the question. Your daddy answered you. You repeated the same question. Mario had responded to you. And I'm saying, and I feel that was what triggered that person's emotions. So I was just trying to make Madam Aminka understand. And you responded back to the lady. You cussed back at her. And I said, okay, why not listen to Mario's point so that you get what you're going for? If you have a mission, you want to hit at a goal, you focus on the goal. Don't look at those who are stoning you with pure water. Even if you're wet, you're going to get sun to hit you again to be dry. Just go for what you're going for. And that's why I was like, please concentrate on what she's saying. She's making valid points. You understand me? So I don't have a problem with you, but I'm just trying to say here and now that your question, you're generalizing it. Is this how we'll go forward? You're demoralizing people's mind. Emotions, you're already penetrating into people's head. And that will make people ask, oh, we have nowhere to go. Let me start backing out. That's not what we need up here. People need to be encouraged and be given kudos for the little they've done. Always give a clap, an ovation clap to people who have tried. Coming up here, burning data, coming up here to talk. Those who are gifting, they're buying it to dash out. Those who are talking, they're also wasting their energies. They will still drink water to refill. So please, let's give each other kudos for the stress and the time and the fight that everybody are pushing out there. And if you're tired, it's not a bad thing, which people have suggested. They're not saying no, you should move out. No, you can take a break. I did it. I was like, at some point when some groups were being too toxic, I don't go to those toxic groups anymore because I want sanity. And that's why when you were trying to drag again, I didn't want to be in the midst of fights. No, it affects mentally, so it's not okay. So if you're tired, you can just take a chill break, move out, go to other platforms like dating platform. I go to Lege and Oba, Sam, whatever, and I go there, relax myself and ignore. I enjoy my spirit. I love happy space. But when you're too toxic, I don't want it. So please, when you keep asking that question, you're making people ask themselves the same question and you're polluting minds. So please, let's have a focus. If you're tired, take a break. When you're recharged, come back and come with love, than fight.
Sorry. Thank you very much. And again, I want us to always ask ourselves these questions. Justice don't come easy. This kind of justice is not what you get in 1.5 years. With the way we are going, it's a long battle. Even in the Bible, when children of Israelite were in the land of Egypt, it took them time, even before God actually gave them victory. So at times, some justice come very easy and faster based on the players involved. But at times, some justice don't come easy. So if you don't have that endurance, if you don't have that long strength, if you think that, we are wasting time on this, please, you can just, like the first speaker said, you can just take a break. Then when you're more refreshed, you will come back. Some of us, we have signed that until we get justice, we will not rest. Some people have signed Until they get justice, they will not rest. Baba has signed that until I know what killed his son, he's not going to rest. No matter whatever the intimidation, no matter whatever the angle these people are coming from, no matter whatever it is, there is no backing down. And I think all of us, we need to imbibe in that same spirit and say no retreat, no surrender. And stand by what we are standing for. One thing I know is that this justice we are looking at is not for individual. It's to make at least in Nigeria a better place. For how long can you fight for your country to make it better? If the cause you're fighting for, if it's for a long time cause, will you chicken out? If the cause you're fighting for is for a long time cause, are you going to say, oh, because they didn't give you justice on time, you're backing down? The question I will ask, God forbid if it happens to you, Lizzie Eyes, if this has happened to any of your family member, will you say we've waited for so long? God forbid. We're not praying this should happen to any one of us. We are not praying that. But we should put ourselves that this can happen to anybody. 100%. It can happen to anybody. So far you're in that country. It can happen to anybody. We should not be tired. We should always let one thing that this thing I'm fighting for is not just for Illyrio. It's not just for Illyrio, but it's for the future and the betterment of that country. So please and please, there are some questions that when you ask, people will help you because you're dealing with intelligent people. People will ask you, why did you ask the question? What do you want to derive in the question? For example, if I come on any platform and I say, all this while I don't shout justice for justice, so wait till we don't get now for the past 9 months. That's a question. But that question is a discouraging question to some people. The moment they hear it, it's a turn off. And it's going to affect them, whether you like it, whether it's mentally or emotionally. A lot of us, even you've been on this case since when? It's just 9 months. A journey of a child begins after 9 months. So please, now 9 months. By tomorrow, it will be exactly 9 months. Mohbad was declared a don't buy. So exactly that tomorrow, our energy should be renewed that they just gave birth to the new strength for justice for Mohbad. And we need to keep firing on as if that 9 months happened yesterday. Because for me, I feel that 9 months that we will be clocking tomorrow. Now the 9 months with a normal human being, normal woman, they carry belly. So tomorrow now, we go come give birth. Now the justice movement starts again. Don't let us be tired. United we stand, divided we fall. Let us all think of one thing. This injustice can happen to anyone. This injustice can happen to anyone. It is high time we stop. It is high time we say no to this kind of intimidation, injustice in our country, and barbaric act. And let us move on. For me, the legal team has tried their best. For me, my opinion, they've done well. Everybody on this case have done well. Even the people that are talking in their top voice and it's as if they are attacking anybody, I understand the fact that the patient I have, the host might not have it. The patient, the threshold that the host have, I might not have it. The patient I have, pet cake might not have it. But the ability for us coming together makes us stronger. That you now need to rely on the people you're working with. When Everybody on the platform is telling you that Lizzie Eyes, we can make it. You don't have to step back. You don't have to do this one. They are doing a delay tactics so that everybody will get tired and get frustrated, and people are encouraging you. I think when you're seeing people that they are focused on this justice, it should be a mode of encouragement to every one of us. Each time I see Baba coming out and he's talking, one thing comes to my heart, that this thing is happening to this man because he's not a rich man. Now, calculate how many percentage of men that are not rich in Nigeria. I can tell you authoritatively, the rich class in Nigeria are less than 10%. Yes, I can tell you authoritatively. If you go by statistics, over 200 million people in Nigeria, the rich class are less than 10%. Now you ask yourself, do we have more of Baba Mohbad outside there? 100% is yes. Will this thing continue? When will this menace stop? I think it's high time, even if anybody is saying he's tired, he doesn't want to do this justice again. Lizzie Eyes, I know when you started, you should be among the people that will be encouraging them. No, this is not the time to get frustrated. This is not the time to get tired. People are working. People are working. Some people have taken the protest progress. They've been on their head like Mohbad is their family member. For me, that's a strength. Some people are going to the lab in Pennsylvania to stage a protest. For me, that's another strength. Some people, even the fake result, the alleged fake result of autopsy toxicology we are seeing, some people are analyzing and bringing out even wrong from the fake thing they are bringing out. For me, that's another strength. You know, some people, day by day, they keep sending emails, tremendous emails to the Pennsylvania lab, to National Assembly, to this one. For me, that is a strength. And let me tell you, and everybody that will hear this case will know that Lagos State has compromised. And that is why some people look at, okay, if Lagos State has compromised, what can we do? We need to go to Abuja. Abuja is bigger than Lagos. We need to go to Abuja. Let us come up with something. Let us reawaken people. Let the whole world see what Lagos State is doing. And that is why some people have taken upon themselves to even go as far as USC to verify. You know, all these things, they are not just waste of time. Those are the things, part of the things that has been able to come out in this incubation time. So please and please, don't let us be divided. A lot of conspiracy out there. A lot. I told somebody, I said, see, if you don't know, they are using delay tactics to frustrate everybody. Before, they thought that in the next 3 months, Nigeria will forget Mohbad. That is the reason when they exhumed his body, they took his sample the next day, they went to abandon the sample somewhere else. And they never, Lagos State never attends to that sample, thinking that in less than 3 months, Nigeria will forget about it. But what did we get? After 7 months, they now took the sample out. It is because, Adebi, you and I have stopped this shouting 3 months. The sample will rotten in that Lagos State. But it is due to the noise that you said what have we been waiting for? We are waiting for. It is because we've been waiting and shouting that sample that was taken September 22 now had to, sent to the lab in March after 7 months. You can see it is crazy. It is not anybody. If you ask me, is it the legal team fault? No. Is it the people that cried out that Mohbad should get justice? No. But this is one of the mechanisms of the government to make the case, to water the case down. And I put it to you. Normally in coroner inquest should happen at least 3 times in a month. 3 to 4 times in a month. Average of 1 day, one per week. Minimum. But what do we get? We are getting 1 per month. Now the legal team have applied that. Bring these people, these 11 people, bring them back. We are not, another evidence has spring up. We need to cross-examine them again. Now, let me now tell you, if you don't know, by the calculation of Lagos State government, 11 people, if they are coming to the inquest, please, I want you to do this mathematics. At least the people that are coming, let's give them an average of two times appearance to speak. So we get 11 people will speak for 22. We appear two times. That's 2 times 11. That's 22. 22 months is how many months? Is how many years? That's a whole year and 10 months on the average of 2 years. Add 2 years to this present time we are in. What do you get? You get 2025, you get 2026. So by 2027, the case with the timetable of Lagos State, the case will then be taken to High Court. So if you don't know, this is the plan and this is what they have planned. So it's better if you're ready to fight.
Quick one, your daddy, please, quick one. Let me drop this now. Hello, I was called earlier this morning by Nyanya Market Women, Yaloja, something like that, yeah, Yaloja, that there is so much argument on this, my protest. I am inviting them to join me, that I have to come to their meeting to sit with their executives. So right now I'm at the market. I'm right at the front of them, and I'm about to join them in the meeting. There are plenty. They said, no, last week when I went there to tell them about the movement and I need women to come out, Yanya Market, yeah, they said we should be supporting the girl because she's a girl, she's a gender, small girl for that matter. Some of them asked this narrative that Baba was the one that broke. Lizzie Eyes, you helped me clear them now. Yes. You helped me clear them that day, you remembered? Yeah, so I am here now to defend justice cause again. See women, I beg, carry me on big screen, on camera, I go on camera, make una see their faces, make una see, and somebody will not tell me I am anti-justice. Hello, Usman. How do I go to the big screen? Hello.
Daddy, can you help me go to the big screen? How do I go to the big screen?
Hello, my mothers. How are they? Hey.
Okay, expand. Okay.
Yes. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I need to now, ma. Yeah, thank you very much, ma. Fine, thank you. God bless you. It's fine. Yeah, no problem, ma. Mommy, I got some, ma. Thank you, ma. All right.
Come on. Mommy, we can't see your screen, though. We don't see anything.
Sorry?
Please,
I can't see your screen. You don't see your screen, no.
Please, no, we listen so that she will go. We will release her quick before we start our meeting. And we will start from here. The rest people, if they are coming, they will come and join us. We cannot be waiting for them.
Okay.
So everybody know our first lady. See, all of them know her. Who don't know her here?
I am Kadi, please. Can you move? I know you are doing that meeting.
Vice chair, former vice chair.
Can I do what?
Can you go off when you are discussing it, please? Please.
I will mute. I rather mute.
Because we don't need to hear what they are saying. You need so that
it's my mic. Now, no me now. At least all of us don't jam 1 or 2 times before, right? Even if it's not by this kind of movement, now by politics level. God bless you now. I beg, before I mute my mic or off the camera, I want to introduce you to these wonderful fathers and mothers. These are more than 118 people all over the world. Nigeria, UK, London, Spain, just name it. They are here watching us or listening to us. And now then send me come meet now. Not be me come by myself. Now then send me come. Good. Thank you very much. Everyone, these are our mothers. You can see them. Market women in politics. They are leaders, the executives, and their members. So let me go into the this discussion. I hope here Ojotia woman. I hope you go with me today because that day you know agree. This woman look at the woman that is telling me we should support gender because she's a gender.
I don't agree that day.
Mama.
It's not easy for women to fall in that victory.
Mama.
Now,
Sano,
speak English. I'm here.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you, our mothers? God will bless.
I know this is the chairlady of a great market woman in politics.
Okay. On behalf of the host of this platform, we want to appreciate you for even listening to us. We thank you. We appreciate you for giving us a listening here. And we say, God, may the Almighty God, Almighty Allah, bless all of you and keep your children safe. Mama, now wetin happen, they make us where we dey here, they cry out, say, make all the mothers, make they join hands, make they help us, so that this kind of a thing no go dey happen for our country again. A lot of people, they die every day. We be say that something happened to them, but because of the way our governments they treat us, we will not get money, we will not they rich. If na rich man pikin die like that boy die now, they go don't know who to kill him. The boy die inside house. 15 people dey inside house. They don't ask them tired, say wetin do this boy inside house? Boys wey no sick before, and nobody they won't talk. Because one person they support them. Now why we can't talk say wetin we fit do? Make we come cry to una we be our mothers. Make una help us. Make we join our voice together. Because we believe say anywhere, any time when women they stand up for they pray, una prayers they always they reach us will be una pikin. So now why we come this afternoon say I beg our mommy, so I beg una help us. Not allow this suffer make it kill us. How many children, how many youth they go stick, we go fight this, we go die this way, they not go know what to kill them. So mommy, I beg, just try help us listen to our representatives.
We here. That is why we invite her to come so that we make arrangements of our move. What the little one we can do, and let we know our faith.
Okay, man. Thank you.
Maybe she will give you feedback.
Okay, man.
Because they are all market women. To take them from market like that, the whole day they will close up their shop. All those arrangements. That's why we call her.
Okay.
Let her come so that we make proper arrangements with them.
Okay, man. Thank
you.
They
will give you feedback, whatever we discover. But I believe that they will go. But the arrangement, whatever they make, my first lady will give you feedback.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you. God bless you, man.
Thank you, everyone. Just give me a few minutes. Continue your program. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you. So should I leave it this way? It's okay this way, right?
Yeah, you can go back to the host. You can go back to the big screen and let's be seeing your face as we continue to deliberate. And I think thank you for having me and thank you for listening to me. This is my first time on your platform. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm going to follow you now. Thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming. Thank everyone for coming too. Let's continue. Petcat has not said anything. Can you say something, please, my dear?
Yeah, good evening from here, and good morning, good afternoon. My name is Pet Cage. I'm 120 years old, supporting justice for Mohbad.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Everyone have spoken well, and all we need is supporting each other. One thing for justice movement like this is one, we shouldn't estimate time frame. When you do that, at that time frame you set, and you've not gotten the justice, you might be weak, you might be discouraged. So that is why it's not good you set a time frame for movement like this. And also in a movement like this, not everybody that started the journey will still continue pushing. But along the line, as the movement keep moving, as some people who dropped see the progress, that might encourage them again to come back, to come and join you again. And they can also be a kind of reinforcement to your own strength. Okay? So we don't need, one of the things we need to avoid in a movement like this is a question that can really break some people's strength. Is a question that can really drop some people from the movement. We need to keep that aside. Having said that, we all need way forward. Now, when you are fighting a battle like this, the strong man or the strong woman or the strong institute always have movements they make. In every of their movements helps you as a justice seeker to re-strategize. And at every of your own movement, of your own moves as justice seeker, also helps the other party who are against you to also re-strategize. So what do we need now? We need to re-strategize. We have seen the way the whole thing is going, and everyone who studied justice movement will know that the power that be are involved in this case. So they are trying every means to cover every evidence, and they are trying every means to see that they frustrate every power or every movement coming against them. So as a people, as a movement like this, what do we do? This is what we need to do, because I like thinking of a way forward. This is what we need to do. We need to first understand our problem. What is the problem we are fighting, or we are pursuing, or we are going after? Once we understand it, then we will know the way forward. Now we understood that our leaders are behind this. How do we go for them? Somebody talked of getting more evidence or bringing out evidence. I can tell you that we have more than enough evidence we've seen. Number one is Darusha, who attests to the fact that he and Bam, that alone is one great evidence. Okay, what has the people or the authority in charge done to that? Nothing. Even when he was petitioned, what do? They still a kind of look for a way to sneak him out of that trap. Now, what do we do as a people? What we need to do now at this point is, yes, More evidence, if we have room for more evidence, why not? Let's gather them. But we need to start calling out these people because they don't like it at all. They don't like it at all. When you call them out, start calling them. Start linking to international bodies to help. We have been saying it several times, and we need to start putting it into action. Like me, a few days ago, I just thought of it that, outside talking and doing some little things I think I can do. Since I know I can write, let me start writing. And since like 2-3 days, I've started writing, posting out. And someone saw it today, just DM me and say, you can also move to X. You know, what a good suggestion. That is what is also a strength. Another person is doing what? Encouraging me, giving me strength that, you can do more. Move to higher platform. This is how we can be helping ourselves to see how we can do. See, nothing, you might be doing something you think is small. Nothing is too small to help this movement. There is nothing that is too small. You can be in your office, you can be in your house and be doing one thing or the other, and it will be helping this movement. You might not, you will think it's not helping, but I tell you, it's helping. How do I mean? When we call these people out, they shake. Though they will also re-strategize to see how they can shut your mouth. What do you do? As they are doing that, you need to do what? You re-strategize. And that is the point we are now. We as a people, I've said it some time ago, we have 3 strengths, but they are greater than each other. You have the strength of petitioning. You have the strength of media, which is what we are doing. Then you have the strength of protest, which is where we are right now. You can see what Yinka is doing. We need to encourage her, and we need to encourage other people who can as well do that. I wanted talking to her, but I know she will be busy now. That was even the purpose why I came up when I saw her. I wanted saying, but if anyone would talk to her, fine. That as a group or as a people going for a protest, they can also have in their hands a written note, or what will I call it? Is it still petition? I will call it, or a note that will be signed by everybody present in that scene. These are concerned citizens. They have every right to write to their...
Sorry to interject you. I want you to use a peaceful demonstration. I don't want to use...
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. A peaceful walk or a peaceful demonstration. They have every right to just write to their senators, to their House of Rep and so on, and say, look, we are concerned citizens, and we want you. We've not seen much of your involvement in this. This is one of our own that was killed. We want your involvement, and we want to see your involvement. We want to see your action in this, because they represent the people. And everybody signed. They have right to do that. It's not something that is hidden. They have every right to do that. And hand it over to the people they are visiting. We need to start doing lots.
Sorry to interject you. That has been done. Muiwa has done that. That has been taken care of.
Look, I understand. Muiwa can do that. Even the legal team can do that. But those on the street can do. All of this is gathering strength. It is not compulsory that I come for just one, but even as many as you send to them is even better for us. That is coming together of the people. Forces are coming together. So it's important. They go for it. It's good. Okay, then let's keep encouraging, because this peaceful movement is our strength. One of the greatest way we can tell these people to listen to us, and they will listen. So let us encourage it, not only in Abuja, move to other necessary states and do that, and God will help us. Please, let us be focused. Let's not relent, and I know for sure this justice, we will get it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Petke. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your contributions. I do appreciate it. We do appreciate them. Oluwatosin, do you have something to say?
No, not really. Not really. For
Not
now.
really. For now,
Yeah.
okay. Let's go to the Ish talk, please. Are you there? Okay, if it's not there, let me say something. I really want.
That you add to it, please.
Okay.
So, earlier I said I was on Tolani's whatever platform before I got yanked off or blocked off. So I heard them talking about this. I said it earlier that they were saying maybe they will speak to this girl to go talk to the lawyer, the judge, that they should give her a pass to bury her husband, because she's legally married to, as in customary married though. So, and that can give her upper hand to have the cops. And before they said that, they started with the DNA talk. But that got me questioning their character, because I was like, no, if I have such person as in-law, if I'm a guy that I've proposed to any of them, I'm going to hand it to them, because that kind of person has a questionable character. So they were on the DNA talk stating that they need to make sure she has the body buried, because if they have that body out there, they can run the DNA. So they need to stop this talk of DNA thing. You understand that? That means the country, they want to encourage it. If the case, this Mohbad's case, wins this DNA stuff, everyone will be questioning each child for DNA. That now there was a post they saw someone, the wife put to bed, and they saw a question, like someone's comment stating to the person that, Oga, have you gone to do DNA for your child? The earlier you do the DNA, the better for you. That they need people to stop talking about the DNA. So they want to shut DNA as a whole, which I feel to myself that if you're a decent person, if you're sure that this person is whom you have your child for, I don't see the reason why you should be scared of the DNA. Even when you do the DNA and it comes out, you're only just going to make it look more like your husband doesn't really trust you. That's the only thing. But when you walk a path that is not questionable, I don't see why anyone would want to run it. So that was what I got, wasn't it 2 nights ago, or early in the morning, early yesterday morning or 2 nights ago, that was the discussion they were having. And they buttressed it by stating that this girl should, ask for the body of her husband to be released for her, so she can go bury the husband, and this case should end. So I just said, let me have that. So anyone who has anything to say can say that. Thank you.
I don't come out mic. None of them here they give me money. I mean, just the two. Based on saying now I don't come on mic so that they can hear me. You understand? I mean they do. And based on say I be mother, and I know say una no go hear this kind of thing. Go una go happy say Kai, why they go do this boy like this? So that is why we come for una. So make una reason them as mothers who una be. Nigeria fear this country.
I say, why we wait till she comes on? Like, to me, if there's nothing she's hiding about the baby, I don't see any reason why she will not want to do the DNA. It's simple. And these people, we don't know the force that they are working on. We don't know who is behind them, because from every ramification, you can see that there's a foul play. There's somebody big. There's something big going on. So let's not be shocked. We can only sit here and say that can't happen. Nothing. See, let's not underestimate the country we are living in. Let's not underestimate the people we are dealing with. Anything can happen. They can give it to her, even though it's not correct, because we see everything that happened to Mohbad. We can all see that it's been made up. They're hiding and they're hiding. For crying out loud, for Christ's sakes. How can, for example, I live in a house and somebody dies in the house and the house is not locked up and everybody in my house is free. Nobody is questioned. Everybody is outside there walking freely. It doesn't work. So we should know that there is a problem. There are people backing them and they can do anything to frustrate us because that's what they want. That's what they want. So we have to start talking again about the DNA. We have to start singing the song. Hashtag anywhere we are going, as we are saying, justice for Mohbad, justice for the toxicology report, the forensic, justice for the DNA, justice. We just have to start telling people. We just have to, we don't know. We know it can't work. Yeah. We know it's not possible, but we don't know the force that we are dealing with. We can see that they are trying to frustrate us. They are trying to frustrate us. We don't know. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. We are living in a very wicked world that they feel the poor or the less privileged don't have the voice to talk. Is it normal? What is happening around Mohbad situation? Is it normal? Do you see it normal? It's not. So we have to pray though. We have to pray. It's very important because I don't know. Can I say, I don't know. It's in between spiritual and normal. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know. So I think we should start talking about this DNA stuff. We have to press hard. We do more peaceful protests. We tag anything tackable. We tag anything tackable. So they should hear us. They have to hear us. They will hear us. And Mohbad is going to have justice, whether the devil likes it or not. He will have justice. What I know is anything that comes easily do not last. So we should not stop striving. We should not stop striving. We keep on talking, searching. We spend all our time trying to look for more evidence, trying to block the ways, trying to do. All of us, we have different things to do about this justice. Different things. God has blessed us in different ways. He has blessed us in different ways. So each and every one of us, do whatever. Because if you're not for justice, you are not going to be here for all these hours, right? So do anything you can do, anything you can do to make us get this justice. Just do you, and forget about what people will say about you. You have to remember something. We were not brought up in the same house. We got different backgrounds. We reason differently. What can be tea for you can be back rice for me. You know what I mean? What can be tea for you can be back rice for me. So we are just different. We have different way in reasoning. We have different way in thinking. We are not the same. The way I can handle situations, you're not going to handle the situation the same way. So because we are here for a just cause, we just have to close our eyes, pretend that we didn't see this, we didn't hear this. We just focus. We focus on the why. Why are we here? We are here for something. And this something that we are here for, it's not only for Mohbad, because when we have justice for Mohbad, it's going to change a whole lot of things in the society. It's going to change a whole lot of things in the society. The oppression will stop. The people oppressing us will know that in the society, there are people with brains. They cannot just say anything and we sit quiet. No more oppression. So we have to press the button, give gas, give gas. We have to give the gas. We will not relent. We will not relent our effort. Honestly, we will not relent our effort. Thank you. Okay, Bossman just came in.